Hello, welcome to my channel. In this video, we will be looking at question number 25, NECO Fixes 2021. And the question goes this way: the image formed by a converging lens is upright and magnified 5 times. Calculate its distance if the focal length of the lens is 20 centimeters. We are going to use this the mirror formula, the lens formula. Solution 1 all over f, which is the focal length, is equal to 1 all over object distance plus 1 all over image distance. 1 over object distance plus 1 over image distance. But if you look at the question very well, I made a mistake. There's a mistake here, let me correct it. There's a mistake here. Okay. The magnification of the, that is M, of the image is what? 5 is equal to 5. The F, the focal length, is equal to what? 20. Now, recall that M is equal to object distance all over image distance. Now that now that M, the magnification, is equal to 5, then this will now be 5 will be equal to object distance all over image distance. Now let's make object distance the subject of formula. Let's divide this by 1 so that object distance is going to be equal to 5 image distance. This is the value of what? Object distance. Now we are going to substitute this into our equation, which is what? 1 all over f equals 1 all over object distance plus 1 over image distance. And what's our focal length? The focal length is 20. 1 all over 20 is going to be equal to 1 all over, what is the image distance? Object distance. Object distance, this O indicates that it is object and this distance. Object distance is equal to what? 5 di plus 1 all over di. We don't know the image distance, and that is what we are asked to calculate. Calculate its distance if the focal length is this. So we are looking for image distance. So 1 all over 20 is going to be equal to the sum of 5 di and di. The sum of 5 di and di is what? 5 di is the same thing as 5 di. So that 5 di divided by 5 di is 1, and 1 times 1 is equal to 1, plus 5 di divided by di. Di will cancel di, and 5 multiplied by 1 is equal to what? 5. So that 1 all over 20 is going to be equal to 1 plus 5 is equal to 6 all over 5 di. So if we cross multiply, you see that 5 di multiplied by 1 is the same thing as 5 di, where di is image distance, and this is going to be equal to 20 multiplied by 6. So that, let me continue from here. 5di is going to be equal to 20 multiplied by 6 and this is what we are going to have. The result is 120, and if we divide both sides by 5, you see that the image distance is going to be equal to 120 divided by 5. So that the image distance is going to be equal to 24 centimeters. Thanks for viewing. Do remember to subscribe to this channel so that if we upload a new video, you will get notified.